I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I think I got the best office space to literally sit out and work on shit. Like, I'm super fucking blessed to have found this place and to be here. So I'm just sitting outside the whole time, chilling on my patio, sitting out, kind of just enjoying the weather. It's not hot. It's a little cool, not too windy, and that view is not too bad. Not gonna lie. It's the Fox fam. Been a family of foxes that kind of parade around the backyard and kind of like the neighborhood. They be in this bamboo area. And then we also got an osprey nest right there, huge osprey. I'm pretty sure that's the little lady right there, and the male, he over there. So whenever I make my way down there and kind of show y'all the dock, and y'all can kind of see that for yourselves. And we got a little deer clan as well. We got a couple different clans: the Fox clan, the Deer clan, the Osprey clan. I'm pretty sure it's like some groundhogs or like some gophers or some stuff that run around here too. They ripping on them jet skis too. Boy, I gotta figure out where they rent them jet skis from. Probably somewhere on National Harbor or something, but that'd be pretty cool to rent out some jet skis. Y'all gonna see me on one of them jet skis, and I'm gonna be passing by the crib. Mark my words. I'm gonna be on the jet ski coming this way, looking back at the crib, or on a boat or something, out there on the water. You know what I'm saying? So that time gonna come. I just kind of want to do a little bit of a wrap-up summary on the weekend, just the experience from this weekend, and the sense of fulfillment and kind of joy and kind of excitement for what's to come with doing this. I can just like foresee this being a great little reference point to look back on and like, damn, I was really doing this, I was really doing that. And I'm glad that I just decided to just do, and I'm just doing, and I'm literally bringing you my, you know what I'm saying, you niggas along, like. But yeah, just wrap up summary on the weekend. It was good to get out and just kind of socialize and do stuff. I'm trying to get out and do things where I won't have to spend too much money, because I'm on my Dave Ramsey shit and living like I'm broke. So, but finding little things in the community that's free. I won't have to spend too much money, or maybe a little bit of money, maybe a little parking here, a little parking there. Getting out to the community, talking to people. I won't be able to find that group of people unless I get out and actually go start talking to people and looking for people and just kind of seeing what's out there, see who I can find. Getting out to those little social events. So I'm looking forward to it. Like, now I'm locked in with this little group. So just kind of see what they got going on. Salsa, they got some salsa lessons coming out here too, and I'm definitely gonna be saucing it up. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got a hits for it, so that's gonna be fun. I'll be looking forward to it. And little barbecues like that was cool. I ain't gonna lie. I got a couple people's numbers for sure, and definitely gonna be getting into that WhatsApp group as well. Trying to see what's going on with that and navigating, looking at more events. So yeah, man, if you feel like you are stuck or you just kind of don't know what to do, or you're kind of just unsure, maybe you're just bored, you ain't really got nothing going on, get out into your neighborhood, get out to your community, man. Go to these little social groups, see who you can meet and find. Luckily, I found my first event was a good event. Everybody was really social and willing to talk, and it was actually a pretty good turnout. I'd say probably about like 30 to 35 people were there at its maximum, which is a good little turnout of people. I ain't gonna lie, it seemed very social. Everybody was nice, friendly, conversate with you. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot of different ethnic groups as well. I met a girl from Egypt. She was cool. A couple people from Egypt, actually. And just kind of all over the place, different ethnic groups. And so that was cool, man. So I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad it's I've always been social, so doing stuff like this has always been cool for me. I've never had the pressure of like being nervous, just like pulling up on motherfuckers, pulling up on people, and just be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm T Will, what's good? How y'all doing? Yeah, da 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 da. I don't suffer to social anxiety as most people do, or some people do. So I think that's one of the cards that I'm able to play as well. And I think that, I ain't gonna lie, I walked into the group, and the first thing the lady said, she's kind of like the co-organizer lady. The first thing she said to me was, oh my God. Oh, nice to know, obviously, nice to meet you. She was like one of the first people that I like said hi to. And she, like I said, she just goes around the group, just make sure everybody's introduced and like makes everybody feel welcome and warm. So shout out to her. She was cool. She's like, oh my God, you just look, I thought she was gonna be like, you are just so handsome or so good. I ain't gonna lie. When she first started saying it and the way her face started looking, and like it seemed like that was about to come out. I ain't gonna lie. But then she was like, I think she caught herself and was like, oh, you look like this famous person I just seen. He used to date Mariah Carey. Nigga, Nick Cannon? Fuck. She was like, yeah, Nick Cannon. I was like, all right, cool. She was like, oh, they'll take it as a compliment. And I was like, yeah, I guess. You know what I'm saying? He famous and stuff. Yeah. And everybody chimed in. So I guess I look like Nick Cannon now. You know what I'm saying? Wildin'. Stupid ass. But yeah, but she was cool. Shout out Adrienne. She was cool. The main organizer dude, no, that nigga is a character. He's one of those ones where you just like, that nigga, is this nigga a real person? He's a real person. Great dude though. Very social, very like kind of just, he does all these kind of events. So y'all gonna be seeing Noah here soon, man. Yeah, you know it's the dude who's dancing, getting this little jig on. He Egyptian. That's one of the Egyptian dudes I met. You know what I'm saying? And I learned a little something. Yeah, I learned a little something. A little dancey dance. So I got a little culture too in this. So that was cool. It was a cool little crowd of people, man. Cool little connection, things of that nature. So I'm looking forward to going to future events with these people. And it's giving me some things to do in my free time instead of kind of sitting around. Like, yeah, I want to be in my own space and hustle and grind by myself and get to it and think, because you got to be comfortable with being by yourself. I've been by myself for the most part a lot. Ever since I went off to college. Like, obviously I had my college friends and shit, and it was cool. I really kind of got to be by myself. I was in college, my last year of college. I was staying on campus. I wasn't staying with all of my traditional homies. They had their own crib. I was staying on campus, and I wasn't playing sports, so I didn't have that community and that family or just that routine of just being around people all the time. I was just taking classes for the semester. And that's kind of when I started to be alone, more so. And I wasn't really, I was a little social in the hallways, and just, I was a NARP. I've never been a NARP, but I guess that's what it felt like to be a NARP, or just NARP. NARP is a term that my coach would say. Shout out Coach Sinclair. Non-athletic regular person. This is just the normies on campus that don't do no sports or nothing. They just be at campus. So I was a NARP for a little bit. I've always been athletic. You know what I'm saying? I'm a complete specimen. Don't get that misconstrued. Yeah, well, I've always been athletic. But that was like my NARPism kind of era. I was real dolo. I was like, okay, I'm about to graduate. I don't really know what I got going on. It was a weird little time for me. Kind of a lot of uncertainty. A lot of just like being to myself and chilling. I would like do little stuff out in the hallways and link up with the guys every now and then, go out or whatnot, but started to kind of just be alone. And then, yeah, I think this is the first time where I'm truly alone. I've always kind of been talking with people in between these as far as partners. I was in a cabin alone for a little time. But yeah, I'm getting comfortable and getting used to being alone and in my own space. I feel like I've always kind of been alone, but not really. But now I'm like alone. Now that I'm not talking to anybody, or like I don't have any relationships going on as far as like partnerships. Um, I'm learning myself. I'm learning the things that I want to do and that I like. And I've always known what I wanted to do and like, but like more so, like I'm really hindering in, like. But also, I enjoy being around people and community. Like that's something that I do enjoy. So finding that nice little balance is gonna be dope. It's so peaceful out here too. I think about this all the time. They do a great job with the landscaping here too. It's so peaceful out here. I'm so excited and blessed to be in this space and be here and trying and striving and working to be as present as possible while I'm in this part of my journey before I become mad successful and be in a position where I want to be with everything, goals, life, financials, family, relationships, all that. But like this is going to be the moment that I'm going to be able to look back on when it's hard, when it's tough, when I might not have the funds to be where I want to be or do the things that I want to do, but staying humble and gratified. And it's crazy. I watched a video that explained this for the first time, and I would explain this to my dog, but she could never really grasp it, I think. And I actually had someone actually explain it. I actually seen this speech fresh off the wake up too. I don't know. Fresh off the wake up, I decided to hop on YouTube for some reason, and someone actually explained it perfectly. Someone actually explained it perfectly is act as if everything will work out all the time. And I've always done that. It's only like maybe the last few years to where I've really honed in and I've really started to tune in and dial into my mental and like understanding philosophy and the way of the world and shifting my mindset and my mental and reframing everything, seeing the positive in everything, knowing that everything's just for a season, knowing that this hardship, like it is what it is, it sucks, but there's worse situations. You're gonna figure it out. Things are gonna work out. I've disciplined my brain to think all the time. Doesn't matter what situation that I'm in, it will work out. I'm gonna figure it out. Things will play out the way they need to, and I'm starting to manifest and shape that reality for myself and my mental so things don't get down to me. Example, I moved into this crib. I had to shell out so much chicken for the down payment, for the security deposit, I had to pay a probate for the days in the month that covered. So I moved in on the 15th. So the days in between, I had to pay that amount. Plus, I just got a car as well from my homie. So I was buying my homie's mom's car as well. So I had to drop bread on that as well, on top of all the fees that came with the car, getting it, uh, the title and registration and all that for the MVA, getting all those checks and everything. And then on top of that, I had to get things for the car. So like money was just like piling up, and I still gotta pay bills. I still gotta take care of my cat. I still gotta do all these things, which is life. I'm not complaining about all this, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. This is life. This is everybody's life. I'm not complaining. I'm not just like, I got it so hard. There's people in way worse situations than me. But during all of that, it's like uncertainty. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to cover this. Like, I'm like, there's times where rent is coming up and I'm just like, ooh, car insurance. But my car insurance, I had to get car insurance as well. My car insurance is crazy high. I pay $336 a month for car insurance. I don't know why I pay that much. I know a couple factors as to why. I got something on my record, speeding, which is not even my fault. I'm not gonna get into it. Literally, when I say it's not even my fault, I wasn't even the one who got pulled up in the car, but yeah. So that little misdemeanor, on top of not really having too much credit backing, on top of being a young license owner, because I ended up getting my license mad young. I just got my license about like 2 years ago or something. Just because I've been putting it off BS and went to college, felt like I ain't needed, and so on and so forth. So a combination of things, but 336.70 to be exact, a month. So on top of that, so yeah. And when I feel like most people would have just crumbled under that pressure and just caved and just let that overwhelm them and take them, I've literally trained my brain to weather this storm, find the positive, and know like, all right, it's fine. It's the hustle. It's the grind. It's what I signed up for. Everything is my fault. I put myself in all of these situations. You wanted the crib, you wanted the car, you want da-da-da. So you got to take care of it. This is like, so, and super unrocky. It was real rocky, bro. It was real rocky. I'm hustling. Boy, I tell you what, boy, that I've been hustling since I was a little one. I ain't gonna lie, you guys, my little brother, but we was out cutting yards since an early age. Cutting yards, raking yards, doing everything around people's houses as far as yard work. I used to go around the neighborhood and sell pictures. Like, I always been told that I was mad talented with pictures, with drawing, pretty early on. And I've been drawing since first grade, and from there. So I used to go around and sell little sketches. Animals was my thing, so I would draw little animals. But they was like legit pictures. Walk around the neighborhood, selling for a couple cents, $1 or something. People giving me $5, and somebody gave me $20 for like 3 photos of some deers, and it was cold photos. I was a little one. I was getting to it. So I've been doing it. So knowing that hustle, knowing I don't really come from bread at all, knowing that like if I want something, I gotta hustle and get to it, has really instilled a great mindset in me. And boy, hustling and breakfast sandwiches at work, man. If you know, and you at Farmington, shout out to y'all for, you know what I'm saying, really supporting it. Boy, y'all ain't even really know that, you know what I'm saying, them sandwiches was really supporting what I had going on, supporting like my life and my lifestyle, and being able to hustle them sandwiches and people buying them sandwiches and messing with them, because I'd always been making breakfast sandwiches. Breakfast sandwiches going crazy. Like, I've been doing the breakfast sandwiches. That's my favorite thing to make and eat growing up. So like, you know what I'm saying, being able to sell that, like, that really helped me get by paying all this stuff for the car when I got it, paying, making sure like that last little bit of chicken that I need, I'm able to pay for whatever the case may be. So hustling them sandwiches really helps me. So I tell you this, man, if you feel like you're not making enough at your regular job, find you a hustle. You got to. It don't matter if you don't want to. Find what you like to do and you feel like you can do, and, you know what I'm saying, do that hustle. Do what you got to do. Breakfast sandwiches is what I've been doing, so I hustled them sandwiches, and that helped me literally get all the way through this point and pay all those bills, get out of that rocky point where money was a little unsure. But I can sell them breakfast sandwiches and I can hustle them sandwiches, and I ain't gonna lie, them sandwiches really help me get by. Not gonna lie. I'm not even crazy. People will ask me like, you selling sandwiches, you make sandwiches, but you eating PB&J, or you sell sandwiches but you eating? Yeah, because I'm not gonna make myself a sandwich. That's chicken coming out of my pocket. Like, if I use this bread or da-da-da to make, that's another $8 I could make, $10 I can make. Like, so yeah, I'm not eating that. I need to use them materials to make sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the people who was loyal customers. Shout out to Kate, man. Kate, if you watching this, bro, shout out to you, bro, for being kind of a real consistent customer and buying them. I'm assuming you just really enjoy the sandwiches. So like, you know what I'm saying, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that's ever purchased a sandwich from me. Y'all don't know that, like, I'm literally at this point where I'm at, I'm able to do what I'm able to do because y'all was willing to buy those sandwiches from me, whether it just be to help out, support, or just because you wanted a sandwich, which is cool with me. I'm glad that I was able to get those sandwiches for you. So find you a little side hustle, man. Find you something that you can do, something that you enjoy doing, that you can do, you're capable of doing. Find a way you can sell it to coworkers. If you can sell little stuff well, people love food. I will tell you that, bro. People love food. So if you can do something with some food, sell some stuff. I ain't even really getting to the thick of I'm about to leave a job now. So like that opportunity is going to be over with. But I ain't really even getting to the thick of it. Like I could have been making full course meals and like selling plates, selling like real plates and making a little bit more money. I was a little on and off and a little inconsistent, right? But I did what I needed to hustle and get to where I needed to, right? So find your little side hustle, man. Get off your ass. You saying you don't make enough money? All right, then go make enough money. It's literally simple as that. You feel like you don't make enough money, go make enough money. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Hustle, work, grind. Get your side hustle on. You got to get it in. You know what I'm saying? So on to the next. It's my last week coming up. Tomorrow's Monday, my last Monday at Farmington, last harvest day. One of our last harvest days. So that's going to be cool. And I'm actually kind of record this last week with some people so y'all can kind of see like my job a little bit and coordinate. I don't want to do nothing that's going to put the company at risk or whatnot. Like I'm out the door. So like, what are you going to do to me? But also I want to be respectful and not burn any bridges. But I do want to kind of like show y'all like what I do be doing, because it's a pretty cool job. I'm a cannabis supervisor in Farmington, so it's a pretty cool job, man. And a lot of people have gone to jail for like what I'm able to do now and get paid for. So it's a blessing. And if I can document that and kind of just show y'all a little bit of that, that's gonna be pretty dope. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward. I'm gonna miss everybody at Farmington that's helped me get to where I'm at. I've grown so much. So shout out to y'all. All the you already know mi familia, all my Spanish speakers, all my, you know what I'm saying, they held it down. That was really like that crowd, man. Everybody I came in with is gone at this point other than Vicky. Shout out V. You hold it down in Farmington, and you know what I'm saying, find your next endeavor whenever that may be, and best of wishes to you. You know we gonna be coordination, you know what I'm saying, figuring stuff out, doing a little stuff. I don't know if we're gonna do a trip in August. Seem like maybe not. So shout out +4, man. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you don't, you're broke. So yeah, I'm get to editing this. So this is gonna be my ending clip, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate y'all just watching. If you even made it this far to even see this clip, shout out to you. You was a real one. I ain't gonna lie to you, because this video ain't gonna be too, I'm gonna try to make it as interesting as possible, but it wasn't nothing too crazy happening. You know what I'm saying? I got some pretty good interaction clips. It wasn't too crazy. This is a cool little intro video. As things progress and I'm making that hustle and I'm learning, I'm grinding, getting to that new job, and I'm meeting those people and going out to those events, then y'all gonna see a little bit more of that. You know what I'm saying? A little bit, you know what I'm saying? But this is a cool little intro video, just the start. This the beginning, you know what I'm saying? This the stepping stone to get it where I wanna be. And right now, trying to get here. So, you know what I'm saying? Bear with me. Shout out to you. If you watching this, I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? If you watching this, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? You made it to the end. You're a real one. I ain't gonna lie to you. So yeah, with that being said, it's your boy T Will, man. I'm gonna get to editing these videos, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man, and coming along on this journey. Yeah, it's gonna be a journey. It's gonna be a come up. It's gonna be pretty epic. So tune in for the next video. I'm gonna try to post 2 to 3 times a week. Try to find cool, interesting things to post, because I don't want to bore y'all, put y'all to sleep. But time will come. I won't force it. I want genuine, easygoing kind of videos and things. So appreciate y'all, and it's your boy T Will, man. It's been a pleasure. Hey, your boy is back again for the second time. Go watch that video if you haven't, man. That was a young T Will talking about I'm back. Nah, I'm back again. I'm back, and I'm here to stay. This time, we get to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy T Will, we out, baby. Yeah. I was sitting and recording my videos, and a really nice sunset started to set over the Potomac. So I gotta walk y'all down there to go and see that. So this will be a chance to go down by the dock, and y'all can see what I get to see every night. And I'm blessed. Let me grab some weaponry, you know what I'm saying, to make sure nothing don't run up on me. Let me go down there, and y'all can see my ospreys too. Big stick. I found this stick when I was on the shores of Maryland, low key. If you know where to go, got some cool little beach shore places along the coast, along the bay, and Calvert Cliffs, and a couple other little places. I be like Flag Pond or something like that as well. So you know where to go. Some pretty cool little spots to enjoy the water front and all that. But look at this sunset, man. There go my ospreys right there, man. Huge ospreys, probably the biggest ospreys I've ever seen. Look at that sunset, man. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I got the pleasure of seeing this every time I come down. Oh, they cleared this bamboo out completely right here. Oh, that's clutch. Cause it was, oh shit, look, it's a muskrat or a groundhog, or I think it's a muskrat. But yeah, that's goated. They cleared all that right there. There was a bunch of bamboo that had overgrown. It was all right there. Now it's all clear. Now I just can enjoy the coast when the tide is low. So I'm gonna hop down there in a second. There go my osprey. Look at that sunset, man. Blessed. Blessed. Y'all see that swimming? Is that a muskrat? Probably. Osprey. They be tweaking out when I get close to that nest. They not like that. Beautiful sunset though. Sunken ship. The owner of this crib is, what I was told by the neighbors, that was never open. Somebody been over here exploring. What I was told by the neighbors is that the owners of this crib that I'm renting out went to Africa and never came back. So shout out to them, because now I'm able to rent. And look at this, the Potomac, man. Over there on that side is Virginia. This is Maryland. Nice crib over there. Pretty cool, pretty blessed. Virginia, Woodrow Wilson Bridge. Little boat too. I don't know if I'm gonna try to get in contact with the owners, but if somehow I can buy that damn boat, I will buy that damn boat. I wonder if they got little chickies in that. I wonder if they got little chickies in there. I don't want to go check. I want to just walk through a fat spider web. Yep, but this is the view. Now y'all can kind of see what I see, man. It's mad peaceful. Yeah. That's the male too. He be pissed. But he gonna hold down the fort, man. He got to. His lady, he be sending his lady off in the tree up there. She just be monitoring. And he just gonna circle me. And just to make sure I ain't on no timing, make sure, you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna mess with your nest, bro. I'm just out here, look at this view. I'm throwing a couple lines out here. I ain't caught anything just cause I don't know what's out here in these waters. I don't really have that much fishing experience. So, toss a couple lines out here. Yeah, I just wanted to show y'all this. I just wanted to show y'all, you know what I'm saying, my POV. So I'm gonna put the phone away, crib up there, and really enjoy this sunset before it get dark.